What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are big academics, oh, it looks like the police might not have been telling the truth. Y'all, what am I talking about? If you don't know, Academics was actually sued by the young lady that he accused of doing a choo-choo with his friends while he was asleep. Now, so much has come out. There is pictures of academics, videos of academics getting handsy with an ex or a female friend, yelling in a hotel lobby, "I'm the prize, I'm the MFing prize," while he holding on a Louis Vuitton bag like a bad bee, right? But that's not it, right? Because Academics has gone on live, and I even believe it's in court documents where he was saying that, I'm sorry, he went on live and he actually said that there's nothing going on. The police told him that there was no crime committed. As a matter of fact, there was no crime he could prove. Hold on, y'all. Let's cue that tape. Y'all need to see it. Hold on. Now, listen, I know what you're saying. That's an interesting choice of words. The police are saying there was no crime committed, and also he taking everybody down. But y'all, I got some bad news for Big Act. Now, listen. He said that he had a talk with the police. Now, we don't know if that's true because he also then defamed the other woman's attorney. I don't know if that's going to work or not, right? But let's go back to the most important part. A lot of academic supporters are saying that he don't got a weird case, right? Like Drake. He don't got a weird case. Well, he don't got weird people around him like Drake. He don't got a weird charge like Diddy. So a lot of people are like, all right, so what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Academics or whoever his lawyer is, and right now, and it's looking like Stuart Little wearing some glasses, right? Academics legal team needs to actually let him know how things go in New Jersey. Because guess what? I thought that Ack was lying about the police saying that, but Ack might have been telling the truth. Do you know why? Because in the state of New Jersey, the police can lie to you. In the state of New Jersey, the police can lie to you. Let me just pull this up right here for Act. Why is this so funny? Well, the whole case isn't funny, but it's funny that the fact that myself and other people thought that Ack might have been lying about talking to the police, but at the end of the day, Ack would have no way of knowing whether there is an open investigation or not. As a matter of fact, the AG, the facts have been referred to the Attorney General in New Jersey. If you guys don't listen to Star and Buck Wild in the morning, he even went over it, right? And he said that basically it was a super well written complaint, and it tied it all up in almost like around academics' neck in the matter of using academics' own words against them, right? They used academics' words against them in that. Now, if you want to see the whole legal document, please go and check out the live. I break down all the legal papers. It's really good, right? But again, I believe what Star and Buck Wilder saying, basically saying that this is going to end in settlement, right? This is going to end in settlement. But let's talk about the way the police are allowed to lie to you. A simple Google search will say this, right? Yes, the police in New Jersey can use deception and dishonesty during a criminal investigation, but they cannot encourage criminal activity. So they can't hype you up and put a battery in your back for you to go and like take out your enemy or step to someone or this and that. But if you ask them, "Am I under investigation?" they can tell you, "No, what are you talking about? Everything's fine." Can we see that video footage? The police do not have to tell you anything. They can lie to you and use deception and dishonesty during any criminal investigation. So at the end of the day, Act doesn't know whether he is under investigation or not. That girl at one point was an illegal alien. I don't know if she's still legal. I don't even know if she's still in the US. But with everything. You got a blank kit. Remember when everybody's asking, this don't even make sense. So you mean there was a blank kit with a R word kit with Axe DNA? You mean there's video? You mean there's surveillance? And he wasn't arrested? Nothing happened? Man, this is all cap. No, dummy, it's not all cap. It's the fact, and act talking about the police talked to him and told him he could be telling the truth or he could be lying, but the problem is he didn't figure in that the police are lying to you. Let's keep going into this, should we? Right? The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that police can lie during an investigation as long as it doesn't shock the conscience of the court or the community. Lying to an active person, whether their investigation has already been proven, it doesn't count as shocking the conscience. Shocking the conscience would be telling something that like makes somebody go crazy or whatever. Okay. For example, they can't tell someone that they'll lose custody of their children if they don't confess. However, the police cannot use deception to coerce an innocent person to confess the crime they did not commit. Now, somebody asks you, am I under investigation? You say, no, that's not coercing you to confess. On top of that, note that they put innocent person. The law, when it comes to the law, the devil is in the details. So if you can coerce a guilty person into confessing, then it's all legal. But if they find out you coerced them and they're innocent, then it was illegal. It is also unlawful if a statement is obtained from a suspect in a way that violates their legal rights, such as threats, false assurances, confessions elicited without following established rules and principles, and misrepresenting the subject's legal rights. Somebody asking, am I under investigation, and saying no does not fall under a threat, because they're not saying, oh, if you don't do this, A, B, and C is going to happen. It's not false assurances because he's not under arrest and he hasn't been questioned. So you only give legal assurances when you're in that room under arrest. Confessions elicited, he hasn't confessed anything, without following established rules and principles, right? Or misrepresenting a subject's legal rights. They haven't misrepresented anything. Police might lie to play upon a suspect's weaknesses or fears. For example, they may ask leading questions to throw off a suspect, or place words into their mouths that can be later parroted back to the officer. They could, in some cases, say a suspect is not under investigation, even though a full-blown legal investigation is underway. Deception deception may be considered unethical, right? In most common social situations. But most police detectives consider it an invaluable tool and use it often. Strategic deception is employed after a suspect voluntarily waives his rights to an attorney or to remain silent. So, where are we at? Act's got a problem. And again, I'm wondering, why did Act not settle? And I'm wondering how anyone can take Act seriously on what he's saying about Diddy or Drake if he got his own weird little case going on. And regardless of what they find, the whole thing was shiesty. Doesn't make sense. And the sad thing is, Act opening his mouth is why all the charge. Y'all, listen, we are going to follow the case if it does go to court. But I do want to say, Akademics saying that the police told him that there was no crime that could be proved. Yeah, hold off on that, because baby, as we see with the Jersey police, it's 100% legal to lie to suspects. I do also want to say this, right? When I was reading the court papers, there are preservation notices in that court papers. They are coming for Act. I know it's a civil trial. I do want to say one thing. When it first happened, Act seemed like he kind of lost his mind. If he has a lawyer, I would suggest they preserve every single thing, because sometimes you can get into deeper trouble deleting evidence, hiding evidence, and covering up the crime than the actual thing you being accused of. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. You know I'm covering this Diddy stuff. We haven't forgot about the Drake stuff. Baby, this is going to be a hot summer. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.